Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again with another reaction for you guys. Today guys, of course, we're checking out the newest episode of The Flash Season 8, Armageddon. This is Season 8, Episode 4 of The Flash, titled, of course, Armageddon Part 4. Now, looking back on the first 3 episodes of Armageddon, slow build in Episode 1, a little bit of crossover, but not too much, and then Despero setting up the crisis, if you will, Armageddon. Episodes 2 and 3, dropping major bombs. At the end of Episode 3, Barry travels to when apparently he causes Armageddon. Despero's been saying all this. He comes across Thawne about to marry Iris, or basically having some sort of get-together, and he's going to be marrying her, and there's a bunch of heroes from the future. Batwoman, Alex, Sentinel from Supergirl, Ozark Chow as Ryan Choi, and there's a lot of other people there. I'm like, what the fuck? And they all look at Barry like, what is he doing here? What in the actual hell? Like, I've been really enjoying Armageddon so far. I actually revived my website I haven't used for a while, and one of the articles I wrote recently was about Armageddon, the first 3 episodes, and saying how the Flash is basically being brought back because of this event. Like, it feels great to be excited for the show. Like, it feels good, because honestly, Season 7 was a roller coaster in terms of quality of episodes. That was a poor roller coaster. There you go. And just having good moments, bad moments, and now it just feels great to have this, what I feel, in my personal opinion, an upward trajectory in terms of the episodes, in terms of my excitement, because now I cannot wait for this episode, because I just love how they've been telling the story, this arc so far of Armageddon, and the guest characters have been elevating the episodes, but in my opinion, they're just great episodes overall in general, so I'm hyped, I'm excited, I can't wait. I saw the promo for Part 4, and they've been dropping stuff since then. I've been avoiding a lot of stuff, because I want to be, surprised and shit. I just want to kind of see what happens here. And I love the fact that they're just dropping these big reveals that people just didn't see coming, and it's fantastic. So let's get into now, guys, and check it out. Part 4 of Armageddon. Let's go.
Do you remember what I told you when I was your maid of honor? No, I was busy getting married, not taking
What?
Hey.
So we're seeing before Barry shows up.
When you find the love of your life.
Oh my god.
What the hell is he doing here?
Yep. Oh shit. Oh yeah.
What did you do?
It's the Flash. It's crooked. It's okay. Armageddon. Part 4. Oh shit. Oh shit. Put him down. Oh shit. Ooh. That was smart. Wow. Oh shit. Oh shit. The first time they actually meet, and it's through this alternate. Oh my god. Boom. Oh shit. I know this is bad, but this is fucking awesome.
Dawn's not the Flash, I am. He wants to change the timeline.
She doesn't know that at all.
This is our home. What the hell did you do? Nothing yet.
A lot. Oh, change the timeline?
I created a reverse flashpoint.
Oh, that's nice.
By doing a little. I ran back to the year 2013 and made sure I was the one struck by lightning.
Oh, that's crazy.
It was you that attacked the city that day.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, that makes sense.
Made you think you were crazy. Only thing that is set to expire.
Is you.
Your precious Speed Force cannot help you now because in this time
Everything is fucked.
she chose me and yours chose me. I've won. Barry Allen.
It's so weird. He's not Thawne, he's Barry Allen, the Reverse Flash. Hello.
Different.
Yes, because it's not actually Reverse Flash.
The old friend. What
Oh.
happened to you? Now we're living in a timeline he constructed for his own benefit. Really?
So now we gotta undo that timeline.
Villainous.
It is.
When you've killed as many people as I have, you start to lose track.
He should have figured this out, that that's actually not Reverse Flash. You know what I'm saying?
Frost, Chilblain, and Batwoman are searching the city, but no sign of Reverse
It's so
Flash.
crazy. They're all on Team Flash. That's crazy. It's so weird seeing him in that suit.
I love you. I love you.
It's so weird to hear that. Oh, no kiss?
You either hooked up, you are hooking up, or you really need to. Okay.
Oh, you really need to.
But it was 2
Oh.
years ago and I went nowhere.
Bye-bye. Negative tachyons in this room.
Ooh. Oh shit.
You find the PED, I'll take care of these two.
Cecile. Oh, what the hell? Iron Man? Kidding.
The barrier line.
Yep.
Wait, which means you're not the reverse Flash. I'm the bad guy.
I'm the bad guy.
Heroes.
Yeah, well, maybe you should do something.
So, Father,
Oh.
the demon was going to take over her soul, but you switched places with her. You gave your own life.
Oh, he's witnessing it.
Because I love you. Let's go to work.
Interesting. So he finds out pretty quickly. Still going to help him because of Nora, so.
Luke designed it the last time a certain lady in red tried to kill us all. It will temporarily disrupt Reverse Flash's connection to... I love you, Bart. I do.
Sure you do. But you're drawing a blank on memories.
Alan said we're gonna adopt.
Aww. That's nice. Even though this timeline's going to get erased, but, get my point. Yeah. Nice.
Wanted to, but we were attacked by the Legion of Doom. That week was
Legion of Doom?
chaotic.
What? I got it. Oh, this timeline.
The kind of pressure I'd be exerting on its mantle would cause cataclysmic damage.
Jesus.
And we're talking volcanoes erupting, ice caps melting,
Oh.
earthquakes, tsunamis.
Armageddon.
In order to save the world and bring my Nora back, I'd have to risk destroying her.
Jesus Christ. That's brutal.
As Bro predicted. I will have 2 minutes to accelerate before my destruction destroys the world. Well, then you better run fast.
Yeah, fast.
The odds of me hitting Mach 20. What else is there? Love, you idiot. You're the paragon of it. I saw what you did.
Paragon.
The time stone.
Oh, they brought that back up.
The entire universe with love. This Iris doesn't remember what we had.
Well, she's confused now because she brought up the lightning rod thing, so. He's phasing in and out. Oops.
What's wrong with you? Are you dying?
Yeah.
Shoot him.
She won't do it though. She ain't gonna do it.
Enough.
She shot him. Oh shit. I knew it was gonna happen.
Let's do this thing.
Oh boy.
Point of origin. Thank you.
Handshake. Come on.
Extinction.
Oh my god.
He's right. I'm trying
Holy shit.
Thanks. The tsunami just hit Japan. Where is Eobard?
I'm right behind him.
Of course, I'm right behind him. This dude, we don't need him here. Get out of here.
Our friend John gave us a badass protection spell.
John? Oh, Constantine. I'm like, what? Why couldn't you have him in the crossover? Okay, they kiss. That was all the build-up, all that time we took away from the episode just for them to kiss. Okay. Yep. Focus. Yep. Oh shit. Fired it back.
Increase molecular density on that little toothpick of yours 1,000.
They built a Ben Adams suit.
Thanks for the assist.
That's freaking awesome. Wait, are we going to see this again? We have to see this suit again. Come on. Wait, can she hear him? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. And he made it through. What the fuck? Okay. Oh, wait, what's happening to him now? Changing the timeline. Maybe?
I went to the future. Iris was right. Someone manipulated the timelines to drive me insane.
Reverse Flash.
She helped me reconnect to the Speed Force.
At that last second, basically.
Got a burger for you, boss.
Everything's kind of fine right now. That's good. Oh. Oh, hug it out.
Joe,
We don't get to see him?
it's really you.
Oh, wait. He's in the new suit now.
I will live.
Oh, shit.
It was about to happen.
Okay. We have now seen 4 episodes of Armageddon. We have one more to go, of course, next week. And I tweeted this out, and I want to say it first before we jump into anything else. I think Armageddon is going to go down as one of the best crossover events that we've had in the Arrowverse. It is so, so good. I'm so happy this is delivering. I was hopeful before Armageddon started that this was going to be pretty solid, and I'm glad that it's exceeding my expectations. Now, before we get into a lot of things, and there's a lot of things I'm probably going to forget, so bear with me here, but I want to mention one thing that I felt that was kind of out of place, and then we'll get to all the good shit, okay? So, I felt because we were, of course, in 2031, we were 10 years in the future. I felt the scenes with Chester and Allegra and their one-night stand type thing they had, and how there was some lying going on and all that back and forth, because they've been kind of hinting at their relationship in terms of previous seasons and kind of hinting that there might be something there. I felt that it was out of place. But I understand maybe why they did it in terms of maybe setting that actually is going to happen down the road, where they're going to have that one night where they actually do something about their potential relationship and that it actually continues on. Maybe. But I just felt it was kind of out of place in terms of what was happening right now. It just felt kind of strange, because we spent a good portion of it. But maybe also it could be referring to the whole idea of love, because let's talk about some good shit. They did not really waste too much time with Damien Dark, which he was pretty good in the episode in my opinion, finding out that Reverse Flash, Barry, is not actually Reverse Flash. And then he actually still helps him because he touches that, I think it's like a time stone, and Barry's holding it, so he touches it and sees that he sacrificed himself for his daughter in the original timeline. And then, of course, he's like, okay, so I want to honor that sacrifice. I'm doing this because of love. And then, Barry, you're doing this because you love Iris and everybody in your life. This is why you're doing this. And then also revealing, big moment here, that what Despero saw, Armageddon, was basically a version where Barry, I guess, or something, tried to fix the timeline and failed, or something to that effect. But in this instance, Barry was able to kind of change Iris enough in this altered timeline reverse flashpoint, as Thawne said, which that first segment, oh my god, there's so much stuff that happened, but saying that, and then changing Iris enough to where she helps him reconnect to the Speed Force enough to where he can hit, Mach 20 or something, and then open up that breach to get through and to change the timeline. And now Joe's alive, which we didn't get to see the actor. That's unfortunate, but he's fixed it to where what we just witnessed, a lot of that stuff has not occurred. But Despero's still around. He's still around in terms of trying to see if the timeline is truly fixed. And what everyone pretty much just went through has not occurred, because it was Thawne all along. And I like how the opening of the episode, they didn't waste any time. Like, this whole episode, for the most part, and besides the Allegra Chester stuff, which I felt was kind of out of place, they really didn't waste too much time in terms of getting to some big reveals, in terms of, in order for Barry to truly try to change the timeline, he's going to cause a version of Armageddon. That's crazy as hell. Crazy as hell. But also the thing is, too, Thawne explains what happened to Barry shortly after we get into this episode, because they actually start the episode a little bit before Reverse Flash Barry walks in. We get to see some interaction, and they set up a pretty good little dialogue back and forth between Batwoman, Ryan, and Iris, and we see a little bit of their relationship throughout this episode in terms of this timeline. Of course, it's not the actual timeline itself, but in this timeline. And then Thawne, not actually Thawne, but Barry, but they made it to where Barry Allen's the Reverse Flash. But Barry walks in, they all suit up pretty much, and there was a great action sequence. It was really cool, even though it's not good for Barry. And new reverse flash shoot, by the way. New reverse flash shoot. And seeing Thawne in the flash shoot is just strange. But they made the reverse flash shoot basically almost identical in terms of design to Flash's. It's pretty close. But they kept that really dark emblem for the most part. And they pretty much made it pretty much same design, and that's really cool, because now we have an updated suit. Because that suit, the reverse flash suit, lasted for 7 years. Like, that thing lasted for so long. So it's good that we have some sort of upgrade. And it's interesting how they set it up via that timeline. So now it seems Reverse Flash, because now we see Thawne at the end there in that after credit scene where he is now wearing that updated suit. But we have that sequence go down, and then Thawne takes Barry out, because Barry actually takes Iris to the loft and says, this is where our loft, this is where we have our kids. And then Thawne takes him off somewhere to tell him basically everything that happens, in terms of, because I was talking about the fact their last encounter at the end of season 7, this is what really drove Thawne to do all this. And I was right. It was because of that. So he decided to change the timeline to where he gets struck by lightning in 2013 when the particle accelerator explodes. But how does that explain how he was, I'm guessing he was playing Harrison Wells, and he gets struck by lightning where Barry would have, but instead he did. And then, of course, he created basically Barry to become Reverse Flash, and then he's going to disappear at midnight. Of course, at midnight, the timeline is going to be solidified. Of course, we have a timetable. But I like how they got to like this stuff pretty quickly, because we were going to be erasing this timeline, but they gave us enough really cool stuff, like little name drops, Easter eggs, stuff like that, to make it was a really interesting timeline. It's definitely not ideal, but it's really interesting because literally they were just name dropping stuff. We're literally Reverse Flash along with Reverse Flash Barry, get my point, Barry, Reverse Flash, and Damien Dark took out Cisco, the Legends, or these people are just dead. Ray's dead. Like, my God. And Sarah, like, all these people are dead. And then they name drop John Constantine in this episode. They also we have Ryan Choi in a suit, which you created a suit just for literally a little, like, one scene. It was only one scene. So does that mean that Ryan Choi is going to be showing up more in the Arrowverse? Maybe, I don't know, but he had a suit, and it was really comic accurate. It was really, really cool to see that, but we'll see. But that was a nice surprise. One aspect I also did not like too much. I love Frost in the show. I do love Frost. I love the development of Frost and how we have two separate entities. Now we have Caitlin and Frost, two separate individuals. But Chilblain, I cannot stand this character. I can't stand him one bit. He does a lot of flips like Roy from Arrow. It just, no. I don't like the character. He reminds me of a really bad knockoff of Kraven with that, like with that furry, jacket or whatever. It's like, I'm glad that Damien Dark knocked the shit out of him. Like, sent the ice back at them when they would have shot ice at him. He reverts it back. I like Damien in this episode. Like, I was hopeful that Damien was going to be handled pretty well, Damien Dark, because I didn't like him in Arrow Season 4. He was definitely handled better in Legends. He fit more in terms of Legends, in terms of how that show was structured, in terms of when he appeared. But yeah, I thought Damien was handled pretty well. And I was wondering in the context of why Reverse Flash was in this and why we were having Damien Dark in this event. Now I understand why. The context, man. The context changes a lot of stuff. It was Reverse Flash the whole time. I'm trying to think anything else in particular that I want to mention. It was interesting to kind of see, like I was mentioning earlier, Iris and Ryan's kind of dynamic, and about how I think Ryan's married to Sophie. Interesting. And they're going to be adopting a kid. Obviously, this timeline's erased, but like just little stuff like that. Oh, Chester in that, but the whole sequence where Alex is trying to get in the middle between what happened with Allegra and Chester. Chester name drops Legion of Doom. The Legion of Doom attacked. Like, who's a part of Legion of Doom? Who's in that team? Ryan also mentions Two-Face. They're just name dropping shit. It was really interesting, and it felt like, let's use this way, an altered timeline, to just name drop a bunch of stuff and say a bunch of stuff that's really cool to get fans excited, and it worked. It is a cheap ploy, because you can just use any episode of The Flash or Batwoman or anything to name drop stuff. But in terms of, we have a 10-year time jump, we have a whole different timeline that's been altered by Thawne. Let's just go crazy with it and just throw out a bunch of stuff and crazy, like, reveals, like, there's a bunch of people have been dead because of Reverse Flash, Barry, and then also the fact there's, like, Two-Face was mentioned on Gotham. A Lady in Red? What was that referencing? I'm not sure what that was referencing. Like, something about a Lady in Red. But Iris shooting Thawne, I thought that was going to happen in terms of choosing between him and Barry, because Iris couldn't write her vows. She's like, it's all a blur. Like, yeah, because it actually didn't happen. It's a made-believe timeline. It was really interesting. I'm trying to think of anything else. I'm trying not to forget anything. I'm trying to remember. I'm assuming Despero's going to come back because, because this is not completely fixed. Because Reverse Flash and then after credit scene, it's not over. It's not over. So I wonder how they're going to end Armageddon in terms of how they're going to solidify it. I don't know. I've always said that Reverse Flash is going to be in-game in terms of the final villain Barry has to face. So I'm assuming whatever happens here will prevent Reverse Flash from creating a Reverse Flashpoint again. Because maybe he's thinking of doing something similar to that again, or something even worse. But we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, so this was a really overall good episode. I really enjoyed it. Like I was mentioning the Chester Allegra stuff with their whole one-night thing. It just didn't fit at all. I understand the angle of it in terms of, like, love, and they actually love each other, and they kissed and everything before the world was going to end, whatever. And I know it ties in ultimately to Barry and Iris's love, and how that ultimately she helped Barry reconnect to the Speed Force. I get why they might have thrown it in, because they've been, kind of hinting at it a while in terms of the original timeline of Allegra and Chester, but honestly, it just didn't really fit here. It didn't really fit. But everything else, yeah, it was awesome. And it was cool to see a new version of kind of Team Flash. Like, we had some characters showing up, of course, like Alex and everything, but it felt like we had a different type of version of Team Flash, you know, a part of this timeline. That was pretty interesting. So, what do you guys think of the episode? I'm curious to know your thoughts, guys. Did you enjoy Armageddon Part 4? Are you excited for Part 5? Whatever thoughts you have, guys, let me know in the comments below. I hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace out.